5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
We Find Wrestling, one promotion, one event, one match at a time. We are the Indie Wrestling Experience with Bob and John. I am Bob. John, what is up, man?
Hey, what is going on, everybody?
Whew. Well, everybody today includes our old pal, RPW CEO Raging Pro Wrestling. Got Destiny V coming this weekend, this Saturday. Rich Buchholtz, welcome back, man.
Thank you very much for having me.
What's up, Rich?
How's it going?
We appreciate you fitting us in on your podcast tour this week. You know what I mean? Like you've got, you're doing the media rounds and that's awesome. That's awesome.
He's a busy man.
Do you guys
this week is extremely busy.
Last time I was out there, you guys were doing around other spots closer to the show, like on radio. Is that something coming up again?
Radio is a little tricky because they want everybody in studio.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to do anything over the phone. So like I could be in studio, but I'm not going to fly in anybody to be in studio a day before.
Gotcha.
Right. Yeah, makes sense. So let's see what else is going on. It's been a while since we talked to Rich about RPW stuff, but let's start with the shuffling that you had to do. So we got a new challenger for Stacey Shadows, right?
Yep. Leela Hall will be challenging Stacey Shadows this Saturday. Leela Hall is pretty much making her name all over the Midwest.
Yes, sir.
So we were very fortunate to get her.
I told you John was a fan. I told you, man. We're both fans.
Listen, I'm excited, man. I'm down. I can't wait.
Whew. Yeah, like it pretty much happened within a 24-hour span.
That is great.
Yeah.
So she's been living up on Saturday.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's funny because like Rich said, I'm not disclosing too much here, Rich, but like Rich said, when something happens 2 weeks out from a show, it's a lot different replacing somebody than it is 6 months out. It's like how many people are even left that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It's very hard. I mean, even just locally, it's very hard to replace somebody.
Right.
Because most people are booked every weekend at every show. So it's very hard to find somebody that's randomly off that weekend.
Right.
No, I'll tell you what, Rich, you have done a phenomenal job. I mean, you've kind of been hit with that change them out bug, and I tell you what, man, it is not skipping a beat. I mean, I am so excited for this one.
Told you, man.
It'll be very cool to it'll be very cool to meet her for the first time. Like I've talked to her before, but I've never met her.
That is so cool, man. Yeah, congrats. I mean, great job, dude. Great job.
Really, seriously, yeah, that's absolutely. I was shocked because I mean, I know, like I said, in between, I talked to you and you were like, "Yeah, there's no chance. There's no chance. I'm not finding anybody." And then and then boom, he made it happen. Like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah, we pretty much have a look around a lot, and we're very lucky to find her, and we're very, very thankful for that.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you had
There's a couple guys out here in Maryland that are thankful for that too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the other women's match, that one's off because of some scheduling conflicts, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Lainey and Lily will not be there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have there been any other changes to the card since we talked? I mean, since you're last on the show.
Not that I can think of. There's 8 matches instead of 10, but that's all I can think of off the top of my head is just Lainey and Lily won't be there. And Stacey's now facing Leela Hall instead of Story Denali.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys hear me?
And then Isaiah Moore had to cancel a couple weeks ago. But I think we talked about that one.
I believe so.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, because I'm frozen and my thing's saying Zoom's not responding, so that's why I keep jumping in and out. But if it's still going,
Yeah, your picture's frozen, but you're definitely still on here with us.
Cool. Well,
Yeah, I can hear you.
sorry, what were you saying, Rich?
Oh, I was gonna say I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, great. I think it was hard for me because things were kind of in flux here. Were we talking about story Denali?
Yeah, just that she had cancel.
When I saw the news, you're the first person I thought of immediately. Did the tummy rums hit you like immediately when you saw the news too, or did you wait?
I I waited just to see if she was gonna have to cancel for sure
Mm-hmm.
because like when it's TV related stuff, there's no guarantee they're always gonna be on that show. Like we knew about Maggie Lee being with TNA a long time ago,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't know for sure if they were still for that show.
Right. Ooh, well, that's good. Well, listen, I tell you what, she made one heck of an impressive debut in Ring of Honor, man. The visual of her standing over those folks is just
Yeah.
it's impressive, man. I think we talked about it before on the show when I first saw her a couple of months ago on TV. Like it's yeah, she was bound. She had a look for that was just bound for TV anyway, I think.
I would agree. She reminds me of a taller version of China.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's fair. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, so what else? What else is
Like
going on with this? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say like the presence of just her statue and stuff, like probably like the 1997 version of China.
Right. That's a good comparison. Um, yeah. I was gonna ask you, oh, so what about have there been any other changes to the card? We talked about story and the ladies.
Just that Rampage Santana is facing ZK-47 and JDX now for a new title called the Rage Warriors Championship, where he retired the Cruiserweight Championship.
Right.
Sweet.
Was that born out of well, where did that come from? Why'd you decide to do that?
The Cruiserweight, it's kind of lost its luster as far as a lot of the people we use don't really fit the criteria that we
Mhm.
wanted. And like we just had a lot of cancellations with people that were supposed to be in the match.
On the best day.
Uh,
Sorry about that, guys. I had a little bit of a technical issue, as you guys were already hearing me. It was leading into it, and it finally crashed. Restarted
that's
the computer.
all right.
Where were?
And here we are.
That's right. You guys are still here. That's awesome. You didn't leave me. Oh man,
We tried,
dude.
But gosh darn it.
You can't even play that joke. You've had enough opportunities and plenty of years to take off the other way, and you keep coming back.
I got about a 49-year plan with you, so we're getting ready to come right up on my the culmination of all my plans. 50 years of plans.
The big balloon.
He's finally that's right. He's finally out of here, Rich. I'm finally flying solo.
Well, you are a big boy now. You know what I mean? So it's time.
Oh, well, I eat my green beans and my hot dogs.
You know what? The Raisin Bran is what does it.
That's what does it. God damn it, you'll eat it and you'll like it.
So Rich, just a little aside, the backstory here is John's mom babysat me when I was a baby. Well, not a baby. What was I, 2, 3 when I came to you, I think. And
dude, you were like, no, dude, that was with you were the one of my mom's first kids. You were like 6, 8 months old. You were young. You were baby.
I was baby.
You were baby Bobby. Baby Bobby.
Well, little baby Bobby used to let John talk for him all the time. And John's mom would ask what we want for lunch, and John would say, Bobby wants hot dogs and green beans. And we would just have hot dogs and green beans. And that's how it went for a while. So John's been speaking for me for a long time. You see where it's gotten me.
Yeah, so now he talks for himself and he won't shut up. That's his problem.
Oh, man.
Very much alike.
I didn't hear you.
Growing up, I probably didn't say that. When I was growing up, I think my sister probably said 85% of my words. I would just tell her what I wanted, and she told me mom and dad.
Yeah, so that's where we're at.
Yeah,
and we're still here, still kicking. What are we gonna do?
Still doing it for some reason. Traveling together now. We're riding out to Wisconsin together. You got us coming to you, Rich. That's your problem this weekend.
I know he thinks dealing with the wrestler personalities is a chore. Whew,
You ain't seen divas yet.
whew.
Who are you most excited to see?
John, who are you most excited to see?
Um, hmm. Listen, I am all about this Layla Hall, man. That match, her and I'm so excited I can't even think straight. Like as soon as that was announced, Bob will tell you, I was like, I'm losing my mind. I was like, how did this just keep going? Oh, we did it. Nope.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's true. It's true. I think because I've seen, I think I'm most excited for something I haven't seen before. I mean, the Leela Hall matches obviously would have been my choice too, but if outside of that, I would say Trevor Lee and Hayden Backlund. I think because I've never seen either one of those guys live, so I think that's going to be the most interesting experience for me. But I think JDX, ZK47, and Rampage Santana are going to blow
JDX.
the roof
How
off
did
the
I
place.
forget? How did I forget JDX? How did I forget Yes, JDX. I'm coming. I'm ready. Ready for a show.
Yeah, I think we're both looking forward to those other two matches, but I think that match right there is very likely to be the match of the night.
It very well could be.
I love that Rich knows all these things, and he's just like sly, like yes, yes. They
He's
don't
like,
know
yes.
the marionettes I have dancing for Saturday. Oh my goodness!
I don't know if it's marionettes or I think Rich may say it's more plate spinning, man. He's trying to keep them all up and going.
That's a fact.
Whew, more power to you, buddy.
I tell you, when you see him running around on show day, you'll see.
I bet.
Oh, it's very much attention to detail and everything like that today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm excited to get to see him in his element, man. So,
right? Are you still refereeing a match?
I'm coming just as much to see you, Rich, as I am anybody else, man.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, of course. Are you still refereeing a match, Rich?
Yes, I'm roughing the KC versus Jordan.
That's right. Okay, good. Anyway, sorry, I interrupted you.
You're good. The one I was going to tell you talks a lot is Buff Bagwell.
Really?
You're going to have fun trying to get him to 10-minute segment.
Oh, man. Hey, good problems to have, man.
Seriously,
100%.
Seriously. Oh, John and I don't know if you listened last week, but John and I are over the moon for this thing. Like, we were just going through the list of the people we're going to talk to on Saturday, and like, it's like, we're like little kids, man. We're like little kids. Of course, John's wife says we never stop being little kids.
And they're excited because like they're not used to this kind of exposure because a lot of them don't do podcasts. So like they're really excited for this.
Oh, cool.
Well,
man.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
And like Cricket was all on board on it, so that was even better. We have a huge space at Cricket. Like I was actually there last week because I got a new phone, and Cricket's one of our big sponsors now, so that's really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, and we are big thanks to Cricket Wireless for making this happen. Big thank you.
They are very big in the WWE community, so they were telling me how much they get for WWE fans that come in there. So they're trying to get more stuff for wrestling related stuff just to get more.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. That is cool. But yeah, we'll be set up there, guys. We'll be set up there Saturday, 1 to 3:30 doing our live podcast. We'll probably be there earlier. Come by and see us. I know Rich is going to be there. I think he's going to have stuff set up by noon, right, Rich, to sell merch and things like that?
Yeah. I should be there around 11:30 and then have stuff ready by noon.
Okay. Is anybody else going to be with you, or is it just going to be you hanging out selling the merch for a little while until everybody shows up?
It'll probably just be me for a little bit. And then the guests will be coming kind of like randomly. So like they know their times, but like they'll probably get there just in time.
Okay.
Cool.
Did you say you're leaving early to go over to the
I gotta be at the championship. I gotta be at the championship center by 2 to make sure everything's set up.
Okay. All right. So I think then we'll follow you afterwards.
Yep. Pretty much by the time you guys get done, you'll be ready to have the doors open pretty much by the time you get over there. Because it's about 3.5, 4 miles away.
Right.
So cool.
Like, you're avoiding all the Oktoberfest traffic
Hmm.
because I'm racing over it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just make sure you take a left and a right.
Right.
You take a right and see people standing in the street, you're going the wrong way.
Yeah, I'm so afraid of getting hit with this damn Oktoberfest shit, man. Oh my God.
Because you know what Oktoberfest is, basically, right?
Yeah, I do.
It's pretty much a drunk fest.
Yeah, yeah. That's all right though. That's all right. We'll figure it out. It'll be a bunch of fun people hanging out in a fun place, and we're gonna have a fun time. That's all I know. Oh,
It'll
Well,
it'll it'll
what
be a
else?
great atmosphere overall. Like, we're looking very forward to this event. Like, obviously, we've hyped it up for over almost a year now. So like, it's weird that it's finally here.
Right. How are you doing on tickets?
Ticket sales, we're at probably about 250-ish total.
awesome.
So like, we're still pushing to try and get 300 to 400 within the next couple of days. But
Right.
like, it's just a matter of people are gonna wait a little bit because
Hmm.
they're not assigned seats anymore.
Hmm.
But the best thing I can tell people is like, just look at WrestleMania tickets compared to what we do. Like,
Uh-oh. Oh no. John's about to come out again.
WrestleMania tickets,
Ooh.
WrestleMania tickets front row
Ooh.
$40,000 for one
Yeah,
ticket.
I sent Bob an article earlier. What was it, yesterday or this morning, or at some point here in the net last day or so? Just TKO Group had come out and said that, hey, we're just starting ticket prices raise until people stop buying. Eh,
Yep.
I can't I can't in good conscience keep up with it, man. I
It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, they're literally living up to the name TKO, Total Knockout.
right,
Yeah. Right.
I totally agree. It's you know you it's I don't know what they're doing. I you couldn't make it up if you were making up a comedy movie. Just we're gonna price our people right out of the building.
We'll we'll go with this. I have a credit card and I own a company that's a
Mm-hmm.
$35 limit. My credit card can't pay for one of their tickets.
Yep.
Right.
It's me.
Right. You're not just pricing out families, you're pricing out businesses with gold cards.
Yes.
Unreal, man. It's the worst.
Like,
It's the worst.
that's why we tell people, like, our ticket value to what you see is unreal. You won't get this
Yep.
anywhere else.
Yeah.
Agreed. I mean,
Eh,
that was kind of the theme of our last show there, Bob. Was we were
mhm.
talking about a lot of the ticket prices, and man, some of them were just an amazing value for what you're getting. Listen, wrestling should be accessible to, I mean, I want everybody to make their money. I want the performers, the promoter. I want everybody to be comfortable with what they're earning. But I also want families to be able to go out and enjoy, and at the prices that, you know, some of these companies are putting out there, man. It's not accessible to people.
Nope.
It's the same reason, that I don't do many concerts. I don't do a lot of sporting events because it's got to be something I really really want to see, because you got to plan for that, man. This stuff is a major undertaking, and you got to, my kids were little, family of five. There's no way I could have afforded to do this. I'd have been at all these little shows like this. This is where the family value, the family fun, the family, vibes are. It's not at these big shows anymore. It's just,
Mm-mm.
it's sad, man.
It's gonna become one of those things where they're making the American shows very much like the Saudi Arabia shows,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
where all you're gonna have is celebrities that in the pretty much the front rows, and the the richest of the poors are gonna be in the back rows.
That's what I
Yep.
was gonna say. It reminds
It'll
me
be
of
the super.
boxing and UFC is the way they price people out. Their families don't go to boxing matches. There's no families going to boxing
No.
matches. They are in Atlantic City or they're in Vegas, and those tickets are the same
Dude,
price we're
back
talking
in the
about now.
day,
And
I was back in the day. I went to a lot of UFC events, man. Back in the early days, and when you could get a ticket and get in. Now, like you said, I mean, listen, my wife and I, we do well. We're very comfortable. I can't afford these front row seats. I can't afford these middle row seats. I'm if I can get in, it's saving for a week or two, and it's sitting up in the nosebleeds. I get a better view watching it at home, and I'll watch it at home. But I mean, hell, TKO's trying to price you out of even watching it any of the stuff on the streaming.
Very good point.
Went from I was very happy with my WWE Network at $9.99. I was fine when it went up to $19.99. But now, I did the math the other day. You're pushing $2,000 a year to be able to, get all the content from this app and this app and this app and this app, plus the PLEs now and the library. It's ridiculous. Where I understand you guys made a huge investment, and I understand business, but my goodness, at some point you have to think of the consumers, and you can't just keep pushing until you have no more consumers.
Right.
And
that's where we're going. And like you said, you're going to the point of Super Bowl, right? That these events are for you and me and Bob to watch at home, and the normal people, the everydays, to watch at home, while the celebrities and the businesses are there and enjoying it live, and it's there for advertising purposes. That's it. It's an industry event. It's no longer an event for the people.
Right.
Well, and they're not even taking considerations the logistics of the hotels and the airfare and the food.
Yep.
Yep. But then, but the thing is, right, like this is an opportunity for guys like you, right, Rich? I mean, this is the chance to really, really show your value and highlight it and advertise it to your people more so than ever. You know what I mean? Like AEW has the same exact opportunity right now. AEW's got a chance right now to get a lot of fans by keeping their prices low and having people go to those shows. But independent wrestling has the same opportunity right now, and I think that's one thing that, provided WWE doesn't do, put everybody out of business and then buy you for dollars on the, pennies on the dollar, and then just create their own indies.
Right.
You know what I mean? As long as that doesn't happen, you guys have a chance to really make some money.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, we pretty much always try to tell people, like, come see these talents before they get signed. Like, obviously,
absolutely.
I want them to go to WWE. I want them to go to AEW. I want them to go to TNA, etc. But like, see them on the indie scene while that's cheap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I do think in a couple of years, some of these people on this show will be in WWE or AEW or TNA.
100%. 100%.
Yep. My example is always.
I talk about probably about a year.
What's that? I didn't hear the first part.
Oh, I was gonna say it's probably not a couple of years. Probably next year you'll see these people in one of the companies, or some of them.
Most of them, I mean, all these people who down on the indies, where do you think they come from, bro? I mean, it's crazy to me, but my example is always the one. I've told it before, I'm gonna tell it again. But the third show I covered for the blog when my blog started was an intergender bonanza at the A2O, and the main event was Marcus Mathers versus Masha Slamovich in a no DQ match.
Okay.
Yep.
There were 20 people there.
Yep.
All right, I might be underselling it. There may have been 40 people there, but I mean, there wasn't 100 people there. I can guarantee you.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's not downplaying.
Look at the names now. Right.
You know what I mean? That's not downplaying them at all. But I mean, look where she is now. I mean, she's had a shot at the NXT Championship recently. Ren Sinclair, Maddie Rinkowski was here at the Firehouse, John, just not right before she got signed. They're like, your opportunity to see these folks is right here.
Look at Marcus Mathers, man. That's your ID. That's your crown jewel, man. That's what they're basing ID around right now. That's their guy, right? That's the guy they're sending around. That's the name in the ID right now. So, like you said, you get to see these guys, and that's part of the fun of it, right? It is discovering. Holy crap! I got to see so and so win. Somebody had to have seen Sexton Hardcastle, right? Somebody saw him.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. And you know what?
So, I mean, go ahead, Bob.
No, I was going to say this. That's another thing that just piggybacking off of what you said is the very first independent wrestling show I ever went to was MCW at the Firehouse. And that night, Joey Mercury got beat for the MCW title by the Bruiser. And I remember commenting to my father, that was 2018. So I was 42 years old. And I remember saying to my dad, this is the first time I've ever seen a title change live.
Wow.
Just like that was the first reaction I had. You know what I mean? I'd never seen a title change. I got to see a title change that night. And I've seen a whole bunch more since. And I'm not looking back.
Right.
Hoping to see some tag team titles change on Saturday. But anyway, that's not my point. The point is
This hidden message is brought to you by.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I've been waiting for this match for a while. I am in the camp of the people. I've said this before. I'm in the camp of people who is so glad the last match got altered because now it's mine. Royal Flava and Gen Z gonna do the thing. And I'm gonna tell you something, John. Royal Flava and Gen Z can both do the thing.
So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great.
Oh, so well, Rich, we got to move along on some stuff here soon. But is there what else about? Give everybody the details for Saturday for Destiny 5.
Okay, so the doors will open at 5:30. There will be several different places where you can either get merchandise, get in line for Buff Bagwell, get tickets in advance, or get tickets at the door. We're gonna have them all separated so that the lines don't get all boggled up.
Good.
Nice.
Good touch.
So that's one big thing that I was very keen on. Because like I hate the huge line and there's people that have no clue what's going on.
Right.
So I'm very big about making sure it's very organized. But anyways, bell time is 6 p.m. Should go till I'm assuming it's gonna be about 2.5 hour show, somewhere in there.
Nice.
Perfect.
So plenty of time to get over to the after party and hang with me, Casey, Jordan, and the cast of Ultimate Wrestling Trivia.
Are there tickets left for the after party?
There's one chair left and 9 stools.
Ooh.
All right, guys, we are going to be there.
Get out
Rich
there.
is going to be there, but way more important than that, believe me, way more important. Casey Lennox and Jordan Blue are going to be there. Like, guys, this is your chance to hang out after the show. Go check out Raging Pro. It's RPW. It's RagingProWrestling.com. Can't believe I don't know this off the top of my head.
It's RPWProWrestling.com.
RPWProWrestling.com. You can get your tickets there for the show on Saturday, Destiny 5. You can also get your tickets there for the after party with Jordan Blue and Casey Lennox and Bob and John's smiling faces. And it's going to be an absolute blast. It's going to be an all-day event. Start with us on Saturday. We'll start with Rich, actually, on Saturday at noon. There'll be RPW merch and other things available for you at the Cricket Wireless starting at noon. Then at 1, Bob and John roll in to do their like divas at the last minute, assuming everything's set up for them, and jump in and do our podcast from 1 to 3:30, featuring the likes of Silas Young, Buff Bagwell, and Rich Buchholtz. So come on out and see us from 1 to 3:30. Then Destiny, bell time is 6 o'clock. After party starts at 10?
9:30.
9:30.
Even better.
We're going straight through, guys. We're going straight through. We're just no sleep till Brooklyn. We're just going right through the whole day. So join us, Rich.
And
go ahead.
I was gonna say the best part about the after party is like generally speaking, most wrestlers charge like $20 just to get a picture of them. So think of it this way: you're paying $40, but you're getting a picture of both of them, and you're getting food on top of it.
Right.
You don't get it. Don't get no better than that, people.
Yeah.
That's a way to look at it.
Weren't we just talking about value for our money, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
100%.
Thank
100%. And Rich, by the way, I paid you for everything, right? Like I don't owe you money anymore.
Yes,
oh, good. Woo! All right, good. All right, so I'm clear. So now I feel better. Oh man! All right, listen, Rich. We always have a blast having you on. I apologize cutting you short. We're gonna get to some things, and then we're gonna get out of here so we can prepare for our trip this weekend. I know you're about to head to work and deal with like 20 things at one time for RPW and all sorts of stuff. So I wish you luck on that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rich.
All right, Rich. Have a good one, buddy. We'll see you. See you in a couple days, man.
See you in a couple days. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right,
Woo!
boss.
Thanks, buddy. Always my guy, man. Do you think, John, that he has an idea of how excited we are? Like, do you think we conveyed properly, like, where we are right now?
He has no idea the fangirls, Bob and John, that are getting ready to descend upon him. So I hope he's prepared.
Oh man, it's just
Hey,
so
listen,
many.
if nothing else, we will be comic relief for him for the weekend.
Bro, I'm telling you, listen, once he leaves us at the Cricket Wireless at 2:00 and heads over to the show, bro, he will be nothing but a blur from then until at least 10:00 that night. I'm telling you right, he's a blur.
I can only imagine, dude. Dude, he makes me tired watching him sit still. So
That's right. Well, that's just, that might have something more to do with us being old and out of shape, but that's different.
that is true.
Yeah. What else? Hold on. Shoot, my computer reset. So I'm realizing now that I got to pull some stuff up. I did want to say there were some news and notes I wanted to get to before we talked about some things. I don't know if we'll cover all of it. I remembered one as I'm pulling it up. Did you see Raja Jackson got arrested?
I did. I think that's about time.
Yeah.
Given everything that transpired, I am frankly surprised it took this long. But law enforcement doing due diligence. There's a lot of mitigating circumstances to this case. I mean, you're a lawyer, you know way better than I would. It's just not so cut and dried. But I think at the end of the day here, the right move's been made.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, charges had to be brought. You can say what you want, like John and I've talked about it ad nauseum on the show for the last 3 weeks. You can mitigate it, and there's lots of mitigating circumstances and lots of ways that Raja Jackson was done wrong here in certain, there's a lot of ways Raja was done wrong in this scenario, but that doesn't at all cancel his responsibility for the decisions he made. So
no, does not excuse the behavior in any way, shape, or form.
No, yeah, and that's the other, and as a lawyer, I'm going to give you the lawyer speak, but we weren't there, so the only people who are going to really know what happened there and judge will be a jury, or if it's a judge that's deciding his fate. They're the only ones who are going to have full access to all the facts and be able to make an informed decision about what happened that day and create consequences for him. We can't do it. You people listening can't do it unless you're a judge. You can't do it because we don't know all the information. We can make assumptions based on what we know. And that's what John and I have done. Kid made a big mistake and really messed someone up, and it's really screwed up. At the same time, he was kind of pushed that way. So there's a lot of people that were wrong in this situation. I think that's the biggest lesson here, John, is that there were a lot of people wrong in this situation. And there are things that were done that can be corrected using this as an example. This doesn't have to be for nothing. And that's what I'm into.
Agreed. Like you said, there were a lot of dominoes that fell to get to the point of the assault. And like you said, Raja didn't push the first one. Again, not excusing anything that he did. He made those decisions. He decided on his actions. Therefore, the consequences for that portion falls on him. But I do think there were a lot of circumstances that led to this, and like you said, hopefully changes will come about. Again, you just feel horrible for the whole situation. It hasn't lessened at all with time, and I don't think it will. It'll always be an ugly incident that we'll all remember.
Right. And please don't take this as me. I don't know. It's sad that I have to preface it this way, but I do. Don't take this as me saying he shouldn't be punished, because he should be punished. I don't know if they're going to give him probation or jail time or whatever it is, but a criminal punishment, from what I know, seems appropriate here on some level. But at the same time, to me, it seems like therapy and or anger management would do more good in this situation than anything else, right? Like Like someone teach that kid not to respond that way to his life from now on. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, I mean, his father came out and basically said that exact statement. That he feels like he needs some jail time, he needs some counseling, he needs to work on himself. I wasn't there when this young man was raised. I don't know how he was raised. I don't know what role his father played in his life. All I can go off of is what Rampage is saying in the media, but then he's also been asked, he's got a quote out there about when he was asked about the criticism of his son. This was after his son needs to take responsibility, maybe some DL time, some counseling. Rampage also came out and said, the quote is, "The problem is everything got blown out of proportion. People thought Raja snuck into the ring and did that. That's what the problem is. At this point, Raja was in an act as a pro wrestler, but he ain't no effing pro wrestler. The promoters had no reason putting my son in that ring."
Right.
It's not that cut and dried either. You and I both know that. Knox Pros come out and they've said, selfish, irresponsible act of violence against Mr. Smith. It was supposed to be a planned and agreed upon wrestling spot. They do their lawyer speak. It's an
I don't
egregious
buy that
act,
planned upon
reprehensible,
spot
never
anymore.
should have. No, and you and I have seen enough backstage footage kind of pieced together, and I understand that could be
Yep, we could be getting the
shown
bits.
in a way to right. But to me, it clearly shows the intent was to rile him up. Let's get a good show out of this. Um, and it led to this. It led to a young man making a bad decision. It led to a promotion making a bad decision, which led to the young man making the bad decision. It's just a comedy of errors at this point. And unfortunately, Raj is going to pay the biggest price in this. But hey, Knox Pro didn't get off easy, man. I mean, WWE quick, fast, and in a hurry dropped them. That's a lot of money out of that pocket, man.
Yeah.
And I don't think we've seen the biggest ramifications of this yet. I think there's going to be, some pseudo, I don't know if it'll be actual legal legislation, but I think that in the way that some of these indies operate, I think is going to really change, and it's going to be, upstanding guys like Rich and Dr. Z and, guys like that are going to look at this and go, okay, we're going to learn from what happened there to make sure it doesn't happen here.
Yep.
So, you got to look at what good can come from it, and there will be some. It's just going to take time.
Yeah, I agree. Moving on to, we'll just keep moving along, but there's some other news. It's not the happiest news in the world, but we just covered the Belle to Belle show last week. Missy Sampson's promotion there in New Jersey, and then there was an announcement just a couple of days ago that after the show, she's shutting down for a while.
That's what it said, man. Phew.
Yeah,
not what I was expecting to hear.
No, me neither. Like I said, she's got a roster there that's just, the ladies that come to wrestle
phenomenal,
is incredible. And I know they just crowned a new secondary champion in Stevie Brooks at the last show. I saw in the post that she's gonna, we love Stevie Brooks is the best.
We love Stevie,
and she's gonna let those belts be defended in other promotions, which seems to be a running thing with a lot of the promotions that kind of take hiatus. And we'll see what happens in the future. I just I like seeing all women's promotions do well, and I again, obviously, I wonder if this is a ripple off of the Danny Cage Monster Factory stuff. It's got to be, at least in part.
I would think that it's somewhat related, or somehow related, I should say.
Yeah. So hopefully that's not. I know Fight Pro runs out of there too, so I'll be interested to see if something happens with Fight Pro. I know when H2O went down, we were talking about it. H2O went down, and then some of those people scurried to other places, and some of them didn't. Some of them took hiatus. Right. So, we may be dealing with the same thing, because it's the same as H2O. There were a lot of folks running out of that building.
Out of the building, yeah.
Yeah. What else do we got here? Oh, did you see they offered GCW, or at least there was a rumor going around that they offered GCW owner Brett Lauderdale a spot at Mania Week. Like they're going to run some indie shows at Mania Week in Saudi Arabia. What? You believe it?
When I see it. Ish. I think it puts my name out there. I mean, it sounds very promoter-ish, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, they asked us. Now, if they did, phenomenal. GCW would be a great one to run some stuff. Me personally, I mean, yeah, I want the bag at the end of the day, right? So
Right.
you go, but man, that's like really, I gotta take the WWE bag. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
I don't
and
know, man.
and is it real? You know what I mean? Like if it's real
Right.
and if it's real and
Congrats to him, man, if it is. But
yeah,
if
but
not, it is a very promotery thing to do, right? I love
exactly.
it.
And it's I can't imagine it's gonna happen. Like that's odd. We're talking about
They
rumor stuff here, but
they
like
they asked us, do we uphold our indie cred is intact? We said no. Yeah, okay. That's also a very GCW thing to do, right? That would be so GCW.
yeah, it would.
Screw you, WWE.
He'd send Effie
We
out
don't
there
need your
doing a media
stinking.
tour.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Now that would be a highlight. Yeah. Can you Effie doing that shtick in Saudi? Whoo.
It's crazy. But
Something says that might not fly.
the thing that got to me was, I mean, Saudi Arabia is putting out all this money for WWE to come out. So
Did you see any of these numbers, Bob?
I did. What,
Oh
$250
my
million?
Lord. Yep.
Crazy. And $100 million for Royal Rumble.
Right.
You can't fault WWE for doing it. I mean, it's
dude, again, you're the lawyer, I'm the business guy. It's business school 101, right? You go out, you make the money, you make the deals. Um, you know, being on the older side now, the older businessman, the older lawyer guy, you can look back at it and you go, but it's not just all about the deals, right? It's a lot of it. At some point, you really become more for the people, and it's just, hey, man, go out and make your money. You guys do what you do, but the older businessman in me is worried about, these are a lot of young guy moves. You know what I mean?
yes.
And chasing that bag. And they've got, listen, TKO, they have a board, man. They got shareholders. It's a lot of people to answer to, and they put out a lot of money to get a hold of this property in WWE.
And as you're talking about it, though,
At some point,
go ahead.
exactly. At some point, you got to make it whole, man. You got to make your people whole. And how do you do that? You raise ticket prices, man. You get these sponsorship deals, even if it's with, I mean, who would have ever thought? I mean, basically, what you're entering into is a sponsorship deal with a foreign country.
Yes, that's exactly what it. Yep.
That's not. I mean, who thinks of that? Whoever thought of it? That's freaking genius. It's awesome.
It is.
But as the guy, as the end users, right? We're the end users of the product. We're the consumers of the product. We're the ones that it hits in the wallet, buddy. I mean,
It always trickles down to us. We always foot the bill.
Yep.
God. But what I was going to say a minute ago was imagine Mania Week. I mean, imagine if Saudi Arabia decides to put out $250 million for WrestleMania, and then they're like, well, what the hell? We will throw out another $50 million and pay these indie promotions $1 million a piece to come out, put 50 shows on during the week and make it like a regular Mania Week. It's not
Yep.
feasible, the idea. And it would make
Nope,
a lot of
not
indies
at
a
all.
lot of money.
Yes, it would, which at the end of the day makes you and I happy. It makes the people that think like us happy. Gives these indie stars and these indie guys and girls opportunities and means that they wouldn't see otherwise. And at the end of the day, I mean, if that's, kind of that rainbow effect of it, we'll just take the little bits that fall off the edges. Hey man, if they can scoop it up, get it for all it's worth. You guys go out there and get it, man.
Yeah. Could you imagine some of these independent promotions getting $1 million cash infusion all of a sudden? Like it's It's just crazy. Like I said, and I'd be interested to also see if that were real. Again, we're just theorizing now, but it's fun to theorize on this. This is a
Oh
fun
yeah,
idea.
absolutely.
But
Absolutely, it is.
I'd be interested to see which promotions went, which ones took a moral stand of some kind too. That would be interesting to watch.
Yep.
Um,
Because you're going to have some of them. You are. So,
yeah. And you know what? That's actually a good transition because speaking of promotions that take a stand, did you see Prestige Wrestling is also going on hiatus? What?
I did.
Oh
Dude.
my. And this is coming off the heels of that Joey Ryan mess and the FJR
Yeah.
show they threw and all the Portland wrestling back forth. And then them saying there was gun violence threatened, even though it was just a punk rock meme they put out. Like, I got to imagine that's playing a
Yep.
huge part in his decision or in his feeling tired or exhausted,
Yeah,
as
I mean,
he said in the promo.
right. But I was going to say, what did he say? He's attributing it to burnout, right? So, listen, I mean, we know the crap that he was catching. Who's to say it's not, man? I mean, you and I both are on record as, listen, man, if you say it's for your mental health, you're never going to get an argument from Bob and I. Man, you go take care of yourself. You do your thing. Um, yeah, hey, man, we wish you luck.
Yeah.
You know, we like what you were doing. We're gonna miss it, but hopefully, you get your stuff worked out, and if you decide that, you know what, I'm ready to come back, we're gonna be here waiting for sure. And if not, man, we wish you well and everything that you do moving forward.
Yes, 100% agreed. And it's just, you hate to see it, but wrestling companies go on hiatus all the time and they come back. This isn't like, when your favorite TV show says they're going on hiatus, they ain't coming back. But when a wrestling company says they're going on hiatus, it's like Terry Funk saying he's retiring. You know what I mean? There is always, no matter the situation, there's always a chance your indie promotion that's on hiatus will actually come back. And maybe even 7 or 8 years from now. It happens all the time. It's crazy,
Right.
So yeah, that, gone, but not gone. And like I said, with Missy and with Prestige Wrestling, we wish them, all the luck in the world.
Absolutely.
I wanted to make some notes on some of the stuff we covered in the control center last week because there's a lot of stuff that came out of that, John. I starting off, because I have to start off with the home fed. We have a new MCW women's champion. Congrats to Simone Valentina for dethroning Amara
Go
Boyd.
Simone.
Woo!
Dude, I've only got one note on here, man, and this is more a note just you and I, right? It's just this has been so long coming, right? I mean, you and I, because it's our home, kind of, we claim this is our home territory, our home promotion. We've watched this Simone, build. She's been building to this for so long, dude. You and I have been for just, it seems like years and years and years, right? I mean, it seems like forever.
Yes.
So to see her finally get it, that's awesome. And from where she was at the first time that I remember seeing her to where she's at now, dude, it's like a totally different person. I mean,
Agreed.
dude, she is so good. And that's, not taking anything away from Amara Void, man. I mean, you talk
She's the
about a
same
champ.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's phenomenal to see the growth and to have been part of that, even just from sitting and watching. I feel, if it's a cool feeling to have been there for that and to have seen that growth. Ladies you're phenomenal. So thank you for, lots of enjoyment. And Simone, congrats. You get the flowers, girl. About time.
Congratulations to Simone Valentina for sure, man. I was wrong about one thing, though. Joseph Keys is still your MCW champion. He wins the Rumble. And I haven't seen a lot about what's going on here, but I saw it looked like he threw out Miami Mike Walker. So are we going back on that train?
I do not know. I'm not going to hate it if we are. I mean, we're self-professed, all over the place, our love for Miami Mike. So it's another one. It seems like it's a long time build. All we can do is watch, man. We keep coming back. They keep us coming back. They keep us in the building.
I am still calling Patrick Clark to get involved in this feud somehow, maybe in the title shot. Cost Joe Keys, something is coming. I'm still sticking with my Patrick Clark is the next MCW champion. We'll see if I'm right or wrong. Who knows? But speaking of Miami Mike Walker and transitioning to his buddies in post McCoy at Focus Pro. First of all, I want to say this. After we got off last week, I decided that the fourth horseman should be TJ Crawford. That's 100% I'm sticking with that. So Vinny,
okay.
Mike, hey. Griffin McCoy.
Yep. Oh, dude.
And then TJ Crawford. Those are my new four horsemen.
You talk about a young buck squad. Woo.
Yep.
Nasty.
Yeah. But I also, on top of that, all that, John, I want to hear you say the words when we're talking about the Focus Pro Women's Tournament. Say the words to me that I need to hear right now. I need to hear those words so badly. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. What was that? Is this Dick Tracy? Is that Mumbles? I'm sorry. What?
you may have been right. You may have called it.
Yes, Gypsy Mac and Kaya McKenna move on to the finals of the Focus Pro Women's Tournament. I'm so excited.
You listeners have no idea how bad that hurts. That's 50 years of hurt right there.
Oh, I win. Oh, man. But no, I think I saw that I didn't watch the show yet. I want to. And but I think I saw that actually Sammy Chaos got replaced by Nat Castle in that match. So I'm not sure. Maybe that's the reason.
That's what I saw, and I looked. I couldn't find anything as to why or what she was pulled. Now I know they had what's the tag team that Sammy is in?
Oh, Hoss House.
Hoss House. Now I know they had they had a match on Saturday. I believe it was at Belle to Belle, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know if maybe there ended up being a conflict. I don't know, but I was. You remember you know who my pick was. So
yeah, I caught that immediately. I didn't catch the thing about the Monster Factory. You're right. That was a 3:00 show. She ain't getting to Massachusetts for an 8 p.m. bell.
No. So I don't know if maybe she had to pick one or the other, and she went Hoss House. So listen, not a lady I'm gonna say anything cross to about well why that's okay.
Well, as much as I am still cheering for Gypsy Mac, I am still calling Kaya McKenna to be the winner.
I'm now on the Bob train with that one. I love Gypsy Mac, but I think it's this one's Kaya's to run with, man.
Yeah. And not only that, but like you get Gypsy Mac to come in to face her, and then if Kaya wins the title, she's more local home to the promotion, and so then they can start doing with her what they're doing with Monty and with Danny Miles, is bringing in guys. I mean, they're bringing in Akira, Richard Holiday, Effie. They're bringing in all these guys, and they can start doing this with women. They can start bringing in the best and brightest to come in and have Kaya knock them off every time. And I would be here for every single match.
I mean, Evan's got a plan out there, man, or up there, I should say. And man, they're doing. These shows are so good.
Mm-hmm.
I am there. Focus Pro is just quickly become like one of my go-tos, man. And it just everything you're doing just keeps me coming back. You know what I mean? So
100%.
I think you're absolutely right with Kaya.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, like I said, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see Kaya face a rotating group of challengers coming from elsewhere.
Yep.
I think I'm all there for that. What else do I have here? Oh yeah, so we're talking about the Belle to Belle show, but I had the notes in the separate place. It looked like, well, I guess it doesn't really matter if it's going to go forward, but it looked like Zoe Cannon attacked Mimi, I think, after the match against Nixon Newell. So that could have set up a Zoe Cannon Notorious Mimi match, which hopefully maybe will still happen. If she can defend it somewhere else, that would be cool.
That would be good. Everything that I read, I didn't see, the matches, but, reading, the reviews and the results and, our one of our favorites here, the newly dubbed Nixon Newell, apparently look phenomenal, look great. I'm just glad to see her out and wrestling and getting around the ring and putting on these great matches. I think knock off some ring rust. She'll get hopefully she'll get another shot at the big time. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite wrestlers out there.
And I don't want to restart this entire conversation again because it could go on for hours.
Mm-hmm.
But earlier, Rich said one good reason to check out an independent wrestling show is that you can see these people before they're stars. And one of the things that you can catch these people while they're stars. These breaks, right? Tegan Knox gets released. She's Nixon Newell now. She's on the indies. Karrion Kross gets released. He's Killer Kross now. He's back on the indies. They could end up getting snatched up by AEW or MLW or anybody else here in a matter of minutes.
Who would have thought you and I'd be in Hollywood, Maryland at a firehouse watching former WWE champ,
Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth, yeah.
So and dude, you can't tell me he's still not in his prime because he is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. And you know as well as I do, he'll have another run. He'll pop up at a Royal Rumble. He'll be somewhere and he'll be back in the fold. It's just how, like you said, that's the great thing about the wrestling world, man. And the indies to the big shows, it's a big circle. It's the circle of life, right? It's the circle of wrestling. Somebody's always on the way up. Somebody's always on the way back down to build themselves back up for their next trip up the ladder. So that's why these small promotions are so fun, so cool. You never ever know who you're gonna see at Beefalo Bob's.
Yep.
Right. And you sitting in, with the other three guys and my wife.
Right.
Watching a show, and as well as I do, there's one or two of those ladies that we're going to see on AEW, we're going to see in NXT, we're going to see on a big show, and we could say, hey, I saw them at the catering place next to my house, 4 years ago.
Yep.
It's the way it is, man. It's phenomenal. It's just so much fun. It is so much fun to do this.
Yes. Oh, I agree. I'm glad you like it. It's not too much wrestling to watch for you.
No, my name's not Greg. I'm not from Britain.
Oh, let's see what else. All right, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to get to that because that's going to be part of our watch this. Your girl Shazza McKenzie went down in New Genesis Wrestling we were talking about last week. Lexi Green defeated Shazza McKenzie and is the new first NGW Women's Champion. What happened?
That one that definitely swerved me. That is not what I would call. To be honest, Bob, just when I read it, it just kind of left me speechless. It was like, really? And that's not a knock on Lexi Green.
Nope.
That's just, I had in my head, I was already planning out Shazza moving forward, and you swerved me. So, NGW Women's Champ, let's go. Let's see what we got, because now I've got no clue.
Yeah, right? Hey, Lexi Green's won titles at other places. She's legit.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna be interesting. But I know. Yeah, I bet that match was fantastic. Maybe they'll run it back.
I'm hoping. But Bob, I do have to point out you left out something very, very important from the Belle to Belle show.
What's that?
Yeah, and I'm frankly a little disappointed in you. You left that our friend, our beloved Stevie Brooks, who was it that she beat? Oh, that's right. One Journey Burke, Esquire.
Listen. Look.
Thank you, Stevie. Thank you.
No.
Make sure those Esquires stay in their place.
No,
okay.
The Southern Maryland lawyer is just getting started. This is not, but this is, as Jim Carrey said in The Cable Guy, this is just a speed bump, Stephen. She's gonna be.
You mean Stevie?
That's right. This is just a speed bump, Stevie. Congrats to Stevie, but damn, man, Journey Burke. Oh my goodness gracious.
I couldn't let you off without that one, man.
You're right. You're right. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, congrats to Stevie Brooks for sure, man.
Yeah, thank you, Stevie.
Oh man. So what else do we have here? The Crypt. We talked about that show. We had a bunch of great promos from that show last week. It looks like Sheriff Malachite outlasted the 11 other competitors to win the Brewery Bash Rumble and earn his shot at the heavyweight championship. Congratulations to Sheriff Malachite. But John, what I want to point out is something more important. I'm taking this as a quote directly from the Crypt's Facebook page because I don't think I could have worded this any better. It makes me so happy. The quote is, finally, the night capped off perfectly with the Shrek bonus match, which set the tone for the late night indoor rave hosted by Ceremony Brewing. Dude, you got a rave on top of all that shit. Like, what?
Listen, hopefully Farquhar got his ass handed to him, and they raved to the wee morning. You know, to the light shone on them. Dude, I just love the fact that it's this is what we're talking about, right? I mean, there's enough heavy shit going on in the world. Dude, just give me some fun stuff, some escapism. You know, some. Let me just suspend disbelief. Watch these guys that are superheroes to regular people, you and I, to these kids. Man, listen, local pro, the Crypt. You know, awesome, man. Keep up the good work. I like the outside the box thinking stuff. It is so cool. So props, man. Props.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm laughing because I'm thinking of all the fun I would have. Like that, like these unique things they're just like we were just talking to Rich about this after party. You know what I mean? Things like that get me in the door. Like I want to have fun, unique experiences. And that sounds like it definitely was one, man. The Shrek match on its own.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Shrek versus Farquhar. Who doesn't want to see that SmackDown?
No, everybody wants to see it, man.
I mean, the only thing would have made that better is a dog collar match. You know, maybe a little Texas bull rope. You know, a little four corners. Throw something in there, man. A TLC. Oh, there we go.
Oh shit, that's very good, very good. Now, I think if you're talking about
listen, guys at the Crypt, hit us up. We got ideas now.
Yeah, that's right. We got ideas. No, you're not Lauren. No, you're not.
I didn't say opinions, Bob. I said ideas.
That's right. Give John the pencil. Hashtag give John the pencil. Oh my God. What else do we have? Local pro. You just mentioned them. Our guy Deathrow Jethrow got rid of Ali. D Wayne has one stable member left, and then Jethrow gets his ass involved in the main event, causing a DQ finish in the main event. Deathrow Jethrow is just plowing people down.
Hey man, you get that name, you gotta insinuate yourself.
That's right. What else? Oh, Prodigy Pro. This is where Josh TKO Turner came back. We were talking about that being on the card.
Yes.
And then KC Cazana, we knew who he was on the card, but then he shows up, interrupts TKO, and hits him with the package pile driver. They're like, "Why, KC? Hey. Why?"
Well, I'll tell you what. Not only why, but my question is, I mean, KC Cazana is he's a good sized dude, but dude, Josh Turner is a big boy, and you're asking, you know, why KC? Why? I'm asking how KC? How did you hit that big man with that package pile driver? How? I don't understand, but I'm impressed, and that says a lot about KC. He's a bad dude.
Yes. Absolutely. That's a great point. I watched the video and woo.
Yeah. How, man?
Oh, wow, man. Jeez. All right. So so we're going to work our way into our IWX Watch This segment. And I'm going to lead it off because we're going to watch GLWA's Thursday Night Vendetta from this week or from last week. But first, because we covered GLWA and their show that was last Saturday, we had the undisputed top-notch championship match. Big Jorge comes out the winner. Congratulations to him. And your guys, the Great Hands, win the tag team tournament, and they're the new tag champions. Big weekend at GLWA.
Yes, very much so. Congrats to the Great Hands, man.
Yeah. No, I honestly didn't. I don't know why I didn't expect them to win that tournament, but I didn't. And
I love those guys.
Yeah, they're great, man. But that, again, like you said, that leads us into this segment, right? So we decided to watch, because we were covering them last week, the Thursday Night Vendetta, GLWA. This is Thursday Night Vendetta 77 on YouTube from 4 days ago as we're recording here. I think it was the 18th or 19th it dropped. But so
real quick, Bob. Well,
Yeah.
another one I kind of forgot about, man. We got to give a shout out to our boy, Big Ben. Big Ben with the win.
Oh, from Focus Pro. Oh, no.
Focus
We're not
Pro.
No,
How did
I
we
intentionally skipped that shit. You see what I'm saying?
No, you did not. I know. I let you go a little bit.
No,
when it was clear to me that Bob was going to let this one slide, people, I'm here for you. I'm always on your side against the bobber.
Don't buy this shit. No, listen, it didn't happen. It's fake news.
Big Ben Bishop made. That was nothing for Big Ben.
No. You don't understand what happened. You're not understanding the context. You're just missing some key information, and I understand that, but Diego.
Hey, listen,
look, that's my guy, and he didn't go down without a fight.
Listen, I just want to know, Big Ben, are you going to change the faceplate? That's all I want to know. Because I'll tell you what, again, and we'll both agree on this, Diego's got the best belt in the biz.
No question.
But can you imagine how big that faceplate's got to be if we're going to put Big Ben on that? Holy moly.
Hey, listen, everybody acknowledge your tribal Keith, Everybody acknowledge. I am getting such a kick out of that shit. I could watch those Tribal Keith videos all day long. I mean, he's basically making fun of you and me, but still.
Oh, that's okay. I'm here for it. I get it. I'd make fun of us too.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Ben Bishop did defeat Diego Alvarez. Whatever.
All right. Sorry, man. I had to throw that one out there.
You're fine.
You made me have to say you were right. You made me have to say you were right, so this is your punishment.
Oh God! All right, that's true. And I did get my big win in the women's tournament, so we'll call it even.
Yeah.
But what did you think of this? So we're leading into this GLWA Thursday Night Vendetta 77. I like this show. I had a lot of fun watching this show, and it got better and better as it went on. Right,
dude. For my first point on this show is that is a great intro. That hype music is on point, man. It is. I was ready to throw down, man. I was so psyched for the show just watching the intro.
Seriously, I was waiting for you, and I might be jumping the gun here because this is typically your thing, but I was also I was in love with the 80s style VCR shit in the middle of the.
Dude, it was great.
It was so.
It was
cool.
Like the tracking was off. And of course, right there we lost half our audience, man.
Yeah,
anybody under 40 has no idea what we're talking about.
Nope. Oh, that's like that filter I have on Snapchat. Yeah, no, it is.
God, yeah. My phone does that.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, I did. I like the vibe of the show as well.
Yeah, very cool.
We start out with BMI, Jamie Race of BMI, along with his tag partner Mike Idol, taking on TJ Cage. It wasn't a super long match, but we got an idea who BMI are, right?
Oh, absolutely. Dude, you got a little note here about the indicators. That's kind of unique.
Yeah.
It's not something, dude. It was so cool. It gave me almost like a like boxing, right? Or like the UFC. It's like, in this, the gold corner or the green trunks or the, and especially us, man, something new to me. I don't know these guys real well. I know some of the names just from looking them up, but I haven't seen any, matches. It kind of helped me get into it quicker, because I wasn't going around. Okay, who was that? Which was that one Race or was that one Kate? No, because all I had to do was kind of glance down. I knew exactly what I was watching, who I was watching. Yeah, it's great, man. You got Mike Idol in here. You got, or like Mike. I'm all messed up. You got Idol on the outside here. Kind of instigating shit.
Yeah.
You got Jamie Race. Race dude, the best way I can describe Race to me, man, is he's got a very like an '80s old school vibe to him, right? It's no snow, no nonsense. Guys like you and I gravitate to him because he's got the dad bod, right? He kind of gave me like the Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson kind of feels. He's got
JD
the
Drake.
kind of the burly beard. He's just he's there. You go. He's just the guy that he's like, well, I'm sitting in the bar. You bumped into me. Hold my beer. I'm gonna go wrestle this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. The announcer, dude, that guy
he's
is
good.
phenomenal. To me, he sounds. He even has that '80s '90s kind of sound to his voice.
Yes.
It's like half wrestling announcer, half radio show host, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, he'd have been home. He'd have been at home on Nitro any day of the week back in the day.
Yes.
And he kept me engaged. He threw out all the information. He didn't. A lot of times on these smaller promotions, it almost seems like the announcer is kind of making up for, I don't know, the fact that you're lesser known in this promotion, right? They kind of make it, they over talk, they over explain. This guy, dude, he let all the wrestling do the talking. He let Race and Cage do their thing, and just really hit them with the highlights as they went. I couldn't have been any more impressed with it.
Yeah, agreed. It has a good TV match. It's set up, it was the first match of the show. We know who BMI are now. TJ Cage, we got a good little intro into who he is. He had a nice comeback there, but the whole story of that match was that, TJ couldn't overcome essentially being double teamed the whole time. So to see TJ get out in a match and show what he can do in a 10 or 15-minute match, I'd be very interested because I think that kid showed flashes of really something cool.
Listen, I would love to watch this one run back and maybe Idol's banned from ringside. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Good.
And Cage gets his comeback, his due, so to speak. Yeah, like I said, man, these guys they put on a great show. It was entertaining as hell.
It did. Great opening match. And then they lead us into, like I said, this 80s style intro. And I'm watching this with the tracking. And then John Houseman shows up. Like I'm waiting for him to start talking about E.F. Hutton, and then all of a sudden they go into, then all of a sudden it starts a recap of GLWA Sip of Sins. Dude, I want to go back and watch that show. That show looked just off the charts. I mean, Lego death match.
Dude, I got my little notes here. I've seen a couple of these Lego matches now. I think, gun to my head, hey, you got to wrestle a match, and it's got to be a death match. I think I'm picking tacks and light tubes.
Yeah, screw Legos.
I'm not doing Legos, man. Screw that. There's no way. Dude, listen, you and I both have kids. I've done the late night, middle of the night, go to the bathroom, step on the Legos, step on the Hot Wheels, No, give me the tack, man. The tack's it's a sharp pain. It's in. I'm good.
That Lego, because he's talking about all those are all his toys. He still that still happens to him. It's not. This isn't.
I didn't say I stepped on GI Joes or He-Mans. Definitely didn't step on no Transformers now. But
you stepped on a Transformer, you'd have been throwing shit for a while.
Oh, I'd have been upset.
My God, but the Lego. They had the Lego match. They had the handcuff match, the kendo stick match. The barbed wire,
dude,
the triple threat. Jesus God. And then the kid got powerbombed almost.
Almost. That kid's phenomenal. That's the best. That kid is, I'm telling you, man. That Rana was phenomenal.
Awesome.
I thought I was dude, stick a mask on that kid and I swear I was watching Ray, right? Yeah. It was Mysterio all over again. Same size and everything. It was great. And I'll tell you what, man, watching I tell you, it's him and Dominic going for the tag titles. Watching the highlights of that, man. I'll tell you the one I really kind of want to get, and the guy that really stood out through all those kind of highlights for me was in that handcuff match, and then he showed up again in that triple threat was Shaddix.
Yes,
that guy Kyle Shaddix, dude. I got just that little bit. And we only saw 30 seconds worth of time that we got to see him, and I've never seen him. I don't know anything about him. dude, I got such an early CM Punk vibe, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of that shaggy hair, kind of the thin, wiry. I don't know what it was. Something about just his vibe, his swagger. Um, that man, I just kind of want to dig in and check this Shaddix guy out a little bit.
Agreed. He stood out to me too. And you're right, that handcuff match, watching him handcuff, that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That looked
Yep.
like, but like I said, that show, the Sipasin show, looked like it was just off the charts. And I didn't even get a chance really to look and see if it's on YouTube to watch, because if it is, I'm watching it.
Yeah, you and I will do some poking around. We'll find it somewhere.
Yeah, we will. Then after that, they played one of our promos that we played last week, the formation of Never Say Die, or the return of Never Say Die, for the
Yes.
Card Subject to Change show, which I think was the Saturday after this aired. That was pretty cool to see that. Then we move into another match, another shorter match, Chico Amante and Trip. I love the vibe on Chico Amante, but Trip's got something going on. He's gonna grow.
He's got a good look, man. He's athletic as all get out, and he's definitely, as our kids would tell us, he is bouncy. He's got a lot of that high flyer energy to him. I'm with you, man. He's got something. Not 100% sure what it is yet, but he's a guy that I can see sticking around there for a while and starting to get a rocket. So, but yeah, Chico Amante, dude, what's not to love with that look, right?
So good.
It's so many things thrown together, and it's like, okay, what are all the wrestling tropes? You're it. So, yeah,
yes.
I like the sportsmanship at the end, kind of the, giving Trip his flowers and kind of raising his hand. And, yeah, man, it was fun. It was quick, but it was fun.
Yeah. I'm interested to see where that kid goes from here for sure. So then they move on to a segment. So we see Saucy Josh Morris with Dirt Sheet Dan. And Josh Morris is just going off, talking about his match on Saturday, what's now this past Saturday with Theo Storm, that he ultimately won. But Saucy Josh Morris, he's good on the stick, as they say.
Dude, that was my notes, is that he is hilarious. Great promo. Not good promo, great promo. The other thing that I took away from that whole little segment was, how cool was that belt, man?
Oh yeah,
dude, that kind of square shape, being kind of big like that, I'm kind of digging it.
Yes,
it's different, right? I probably should ask somebody with opinions what they think, but I'm just saying, my initial reaction is I kind of dig it.
I am gonna, as you're saying that, I'm gonna text this over to the opinion maker herself.
Okay.
And this is on the heels
our
of
opinion department.
yeah, this is on the heels of me taking your lead and sending her a picture of the Juggalo Championship Wrestling Battle Royal Championship belt that was around Ricky Morton's waist as of Saturday morning, but not as of Saturday night. And
the Robert Gibson Memorial Tombstone is what it looked like. That thing was huge.
Lauren loved it.
Listen, Ricky had that on. All I could see was from his chin to his high tops. That's all right. I could only see. I couldn't see anything in between his chin and his high tops.
Oh man, but yeah, I like that belt. I'm curious to see what she thinks of this belt too. But now, BT Dubs, in my research for other things this week, that belt is now around the waist of Kerry Morton.
Ooh. So father and son have approximately 4.3 tons of belt right now.
That's right. Exactly. Oh my God. That's so fun, man. Juggalo Championship Wrestling is fun too. Oh, our buddy Alice Crowley, by the way, I'm just making notes now, but just things that popped in my head. But Alice Crowley lost the JCW women's title this past weekend as well.
Oh no.
To Hollywood Haley J.
Well, I mean, if you're going to lose it, that's not a bad one to lose it too. That's Hollywood is a freaking competitor. So
I am a huge fan of Hollywood Haley J. I like everything about her character. I like the way that she is growing. I'm a huge Huge fan of hers. Although that's not to take anything away from Alice Crowley, boy. Alice Crowley off doing that power slap. I ain't
Dude,
messing with none of that.
she will knock the taste out of your mouth.
Whew.
And that's a shoot. So
that is a real
just
shot.
watch yourself.
Shoot, right. Oh my goodness. So after this segment with Saucy Josh Morris, we go on to a match that I really liked. It was sort of underrated.
Yes.
Maybe even overshadowed by the match after it, but shouldn't be. Mob Mentality versus Real Hype. And I'm telling you, John, coming out of this, I am a Mob Mentality guy. I love these guys.
Dude, this reminded me like of an old ECW tag team match, right? You just had that feel, just the gritty, dirty, hard hitting, just man. And I mean, I don't know what to say other than I got lost watching the match, and what I mean by that is just you get mesmerized, right? You're just you're watching, and you're like, oh, we're done. Oh, okay. Listen, that freaking finisher is fan-fucking-tastic.
But not just the finisher, the way they hit it this time. Oh, it's so good.
Dude, that whole deal with him holding him by the throat, and I think it was, oh, shoot, who was it? Tone, right? Tone C.
Yep.
Just goozled him. And just basically just, holding him there, the big FU, bam, hits him with the move. It's unique. It's slick. It's like this modified face buster, just nasty. It was awesome.
Yes. And you know how like the RKO, he can hit it out of nowhere. It usually comes as a reversal to something else that you're watching, like a big spot or whatever. And in that sense, that's kind of how that felt to me. It wasn't the instant moment. Well, the instant moment was the visual of him fully upright in the Cazadora being held by the throat for that split second. That was the RKO moment of that match. Because I've been watching wrestling 40 years. I've never seen somebody grabbed by the goozle in a Cazadora. Have you?
No, not at all. And it for it to be something that you and I haven't seen, it's freaking. It blew my mind. I popped. I jumped up out of my chair. I'm at work. I'm behind my desk. I gotta jump up and I'm bouncing all around. Everybody's looking. What the fuck is this guy doing? I'm doing the TPS reports, Bob.
You got your cover sheets?
Got my cover sheets.
I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come in on Saturday.
It's my stapler. It's my stapler. They said I could listen to my wrestling at an acceptable level.
PC Load Letter? What the fuck is PC Load Letter?
I'll burn this place down. I'll burn it. I'll burn it all. All right, we're so old, dude.
I showed her my O face. Oh. You know
what I'm talking about. All right, back to wrestling.
Yes, back to the program. Yes, no, I'm a big fan of those guys. Check out Mob Mentality. Yes. That's Tone C and Tyler Matthews. Big fan of those guys.
Dude, Tone C is a hoss, and Tyler Matthews, man, those guys, and that's not taking anything away from Real Hype, man. I mean, Mondo and Jimmy.
Real, I like Mondo Real too.
They are good. But yeah, Mob Mentality, big things I think coming. I mean, you could get them and put them in anywhere, and those guys I think get over.
Yep.
Easy.
Yep. Absolutely, 100%. So then we go into another sort of promo, I guess, a segment. It's the not the Never Say Die promo, the formation of I had it right here in front of me. The formation is Nico and Dante bowling.
Pretty in Paradise.
And Pretty in Paradise.
Pretty in Paradise.
Hey, you're good. You're good too. Let's team up.
Okay.
It was awesome. It was perfect. I mean, what else do you need?
Let's clean the cube. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Come on, man. These two little guys. He's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, yes, you are. He's so cute. Yes, you are.
But let me say something else. I like this. I like this, right? Because this is the first show that we've watched. Correct me if I'm wrong. But this is the first show that we've watched doing these watch this segments on YouTube where they've played promos from the stuff they posted on, like the promos they posted on Facebook, they put in the show to get you ready for
Right.
Saturday's event. Like, I can't believe more
Right.
people don't do that. I thought it's a great segment. It's
Dude,
a vignette. They're vignettes.
Dude, it was good way to lead you to the event, right? So it you know, what do we always say? Talk us in the door. Well, what better way than to visually, you know, you don't just hear it. Now you're getting to see what these guys are about, what they're doing, how they got to where they're getting to this show, right? Dude, I'm in for it. I'm with you. I don't know why, more people don't intersperse those into the shows.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Because I like that. I like the way it breaks up. These TV shows, they need stuff to break them up and not just commercials. And so this is a good way to, you got the recap of Sip of Sins. You got a couple of promos from your guys. You got Dirt Sheet Dan with Saucy Josh Morris. It just made the episode flow. Really easy to watch.
It was very, 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 it makes it very enjoyable, man.
Mm-hmm. But I tell you what, this match at the end, Ethan Blake defending his title against Boone Riley. I loved this match for a million reasons. Boone Riley is great. But Ethan Blake, I'm going to start with Ethan Blake because we talk about it all the time. He got that TV look. He got that airport look. Like, that's a big, strong
Yes, he does. Dude, he's got the hair, he's got the gear, he's got the look, he's got the size, he's got the moveset. Yeah, he's impressive.
Yeah. And Boone Riley basically threw everything at him but the kitchen sink in this match and couldn't put him down.
Nope.
Of course, we had a little bit of an issue there towards the end with Boone's partner Clay Austin getting involved, and then ends up with Boone getting stuff spit in his face. Then Ethan turns on Clay, but Boone comes back in and tries to spear Ethan, but ends up spearing his partner, and then lays on top of him for the pin. I love that shit. But that was the moment that Ethan comes in and finishes it off.
There was so much good stuff, man. And it's back to, and this isn't taking anything away from Boone Riley, man. That guy is tough as nails. It looks like a little spark plug, a little bowling ball. He's like a miniature version of Rhino. He's just that stout little, shorter, muscular, kind of bulky guy. And he's got all the requisite moves for that size. And he looks great doing them. He's impactful. He's quicker than you think. He's stronger than you think. But man, Ethan Blake with that, he's got what is it? He's player one, right?
Yep.
He's got that whole video game thing that, at one point he pulls out from underneath the ring, the N64 controller.
Yes.
And beats the hell out of Boone Riley, right? And then he pulls out like a mocked up, made up, like a cosplay sword.
Yep.
And dude, I was expecting, a little bit with the sword. Dude, he beat the tar out of him with that sword, right? And then I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Let's get him back in the ring. Oh, no. Now we're going to pull out the Power Glove, right? The Nintendo Power Glove. And what is this, the Wizard? We're getting all our 80s movies going here. You guys have got the 80s theme. Let's go. When somebody ran to Errol's or Blockbuster, some of us that are lawyers now may have worked at a video store back in the day. Nobody knows. But it was this whole show is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, man, the whole thing goes down. He gets spit in the face. The whole, he hits his partner, tries to cover his partner, and then he gets hit. What's player one's final move? It's the Superman punch, but it's the Superman Power Glove punch.
That's right.
Dude, it just couldn't have been any better. This was it was hilarious. It was awesome. The guys,
it
was big guys,
so
fun. Throwing strikes, throwing moves, throwing power. Man, it was a well thought out match, man. It flowed really well, and it was a great way to end it. And man, a great introduction to both Boone Riley and Ethan Blake, man. I'm looking forward to watching more of both of these guys.
Yeah, but I want to go back and say this though. You're talking about all these cool things Ethan Blake did, and I love this. I'm a huge fan of this kid.
I know where this is going.
But bro, the money gun The tackling training dummy. Wait, it had a name. Daryl. Daryl, the tackling training
Daryl
dummy.
the tackling dummy. Don't forget the rubber piggy. He smacked him with the rubber piggy. Boone, let him have it with that piggy, man.
Bro, but here's what I thought was funny about that too. All that shit went down. Clay's at ring watching all this shit break down on his partner, but it's when it's when he's gonna do the concerto. Now that's where Clay draws the line. Apparently, the sword, the power, the glove, the money gun, the tackling dummy, like that's all fine. But dude, don't try to hit me with a concerto. Then I'm gonna get involved. Like, nah, that's your line, bro.
Oh, so good, so good.
Well, that was GLWA Thursday night Vendetta number 77 on YouTube. Go check this show out. I'm telling you, you'll have as much fun watching it as we did, man.
Yes,
all right.
Absolutely.
Well, let me get into this control center this week, John. We had a really good one last week. I think we got another good one shaping up here. We got 5 shows to cover coming up this week. We're going to start on Friday, September 26th with Ground Zero Wrestling, John. They are having a show called Anything You Can Do, I Can Do Better. It's taking place at Triple C Brewing in Charlotte, North Carolina. The guest of honor for this night is Brittany Jade. The show and the concept are in large part due to Brittany's continued push to support women's wrestling. That is awesome. We love Brittany Jade. We're big fans of women's wrestling. So I love to see that. But I got my first thought, John, of course, is if Brittany Jade is the guest of honor, and I don't see her name listed on a match, who's gonna ruin her celebration?
Probably could find somebody, right?
I have a feeling they're gonna find somebody. I'm just interested to see who it's gonna be. One person that I'm pretty sure it's not going to be, one person that we know and are big fans of, you may have heard us talking about her once or twice on this show. But there was a match scheduled with Serena Vale and Ravenna Vane taking on the Mustache Mafia. But Serena Vale had to pull out, and they replaced her, John. They replaced her with Erica Demia, your hero, Erica Demia. Notice her, everyone. She is coming to Ground Zero Wrestling this weekend. Let's hear from Erica Demia as she finds out this news.
Okay. Slow down. First of all, I'm gonna need you to pay triple my rate if you want me to work for this show. Because I really do not like her. No, you heard me. Triple my rate. If you need a replacement that badly, you'll pay it. Don't worry, Dave. I'll send you my cash app. Ooh. Well, looky here. Looks like Ground Zero needs a hero. Well then, you're in luck. Because the girl that goes beyond, the queen of bop style, the main character of everyone's favorite anime, your hero Eric Academia, will be tagging with Ravenna Vane. Against some musty mad dog and so-called handsome devil Drew Hood. Ugh. So, Ground Zero. Consider yourselves lucky, because I don't wrestle in North Carolina very much anymore. So this Friday might be your only opportunity to see the wooliest anime girl you've ever seen in your life, live and in person. So, my Sips of Charlotte, North Carolina. You know exactly where you need to be this Friday. So go ahead and get your tickets. So that all of you can notice me. Oh, woo.
Notice her, John. Notice her.
Dude, you can't help but notice her. Erica is awesome.
She is.
You know,
She's great.
one of the most fun wrestlers out right now. I just enjoy everything she's doing.
Me too. Me too. I just, like I said, we're big fans, and she's just rising, and she's unique. You know what I mean? When you see her Academia,
Very.
you know, and the character and everything, it's no one's doing it like she does, and she's really just doing a great job. I think that match is going to be really fun.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. We also have got on this show. I'm not even done. I'm only one match in. We've also got DPJ is going to be there taking on Mila Johnson, who just actually took on or just challenged Eric Ademi, I think, for the Viral Pro Championship, and that was a hell of a match. We've got a 5-person scramble involving Lord Raylan Albee, Keely Capri, Ian Maxwell, Judy Lee Taylor, and Jake Parker. We've got Rayhan Intius taking on Savannah Evans. Bro, let me tell you something. I don't know anything about Rayhan Intius, but I ain't fighting Savannah Evans either. It ain't happening.
No, Savannah's bad in a good way.
Yeah, in a very violent, dangerous way.
Very much so.
God, I'm a big fan of her. So that'll be a really fun intergender match. And then finally, Sean, my girl, I don't know if we've watched Amanda Kiss yet too much, but I love Amanda Kiss. I think she's just doing a lot of great stuff. And in typical Amanda Kiss fashion, I saw this promo from Mila Johnson's dad, James Johnson, and it looks like it looks like he, in a very unique way, got pulled into this event and a match with Amanda Kiss.
I don't really ask for much. I go to work, I work hard, I raise my kids, I pay my bills, I pay my taxes. So when I come home from work, I just want to be able to relax. I just want a little bit of respect. But unfortunately for James Johnson, the first thing he saw when he got home was this, crumpled up in a ball and taped on his front door. Now, what does this say? What does this little note here say? Why don't you go ahead and read it for yourself? And I want each and every one of you reading this right now to understand. I'm a man of privacy. Nobody really knows where I live, but somehow Amanda Kiss, who lives in Raleigh, North Carolina, figured out where I lived. And she drove 3.5 hours to put this on my front door. You want to threaten me? You want to try to get in my head before ground zero? Well, Amanda, since you want to fight so bad, I went ahead and called everybody that I needed to call. I cleared it with Triple C Brewing. Ground Zero knows what's up. We're going to have a Triple C street fight. And whatever you got going on in your head, don't you worry. I'm going to help you sort it out. I'm going to tighten all of those loose screws. And if I can't, well, I'm just going to take your head off of your shoulders. Just because of the disrespect.
James Johnson and Amanda Kiss going to throw it down in a street fight, a Triple C street fight. Oh,
Pops is a little upset, man.
He ain't messing around. Seriously, man. Amanda Kiss drives 3.5 hours to leave a note on his door is so good. It's fantastic. That match is going to be great. Guys, get out for sure. Check out Ground Zero Wrestling social media for more information about tickets to that show. Taking place Friday night, September 26th. Again, that's Ground Zero Wrestling. Anything you can do, I can do better at Triple C Brewing in Charlotte. Here's some of our favorite people, John. Elevate Pro Wrestling on Saturday. We've covered them quite a bit.
Yes.
They're having an event called Ground Zero, and that is taking place at the DAV Tri-County Chapter 26 in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. And let's see what we got on this show. I'm going to skip over that for a second. We've got Grant Dooley and Jake Rayner teaming up to take on Andrew Thomas and Michaels Amato. I've seen Michaels Amato at ACW up here. Dude, he's a lunchbox, man. That match is going to be crazy. Let's see. We've also got, Zach Abstract. We got a Hoss match, John. Zach Abstract is going to take on Javen Myra. Oh, this match sounds like it's going to be crazy. Let's hear from Javen.
You see, Zach, you and I, both want the same thing here. Recognition. For all the miles, for all the sacrifices, for all the blood, sweat, and tears that we put into this. So on the surface, you and I were almost the same. But my problem with that is that when I look at you, all I see is what I refuse to become, and that's wasted potential. You had every chance handed to you. You traveled the world, trained under some of the very best that there is in this business. Harley Race himself handed you the keys to the kingdom, and you couldn't even open the door. So here, you find yourself standing upon my doorstep, trying to get recognition off of my name. But you see, Zach, I wasn't handed any spare keys. I wasn't shaking hands across the world. Everything that I have gotten up until this point, I have bled for. So when I open that door, you're not going to get the recognition that you're looking for. What you're going to get is me. And you're going to see, Zach, that I am everything that you'll never be.
Ooh. That's an old school promo.
Wee. That's wow. You start throwing the name Harley Race in there, you know there's some shit about to go down.
Hell yeah, there is. That's the Hoss match is gonna be one hell of a. We're just getting started here, John. Let me keep going because we got some other folks here. Skyven is gonna take on Jordan Maivia and Repic in a next level showcase match. John, we got to see Repic, I think, when we watched the Elevate show a couple months ago.
I don't remember, but yeah,
it's all right. And but here's someone I know, two people I know you remember teaming up here, John. Ethan Heyer is going to team up with Nakeem the Dream. Now that's my guy. Nakeem the Dream is my guy.
We love Nakeem. Nakeem was awesome.
Yeah, they're going to take on Double Stuffed in a tag team match. We've got the next level championship is on the line. Zach Apollyon has been trying to get out of this. He swears this match is not going to happen, but he is slated for defense against Chris Kendrick on Saturday for that next level title. Let's hear Zach Apollyon still trying to work his way out of this whole thing.
That's right, man. Your reigning, defending, one true EPW next level champion, Zach Apollyon. That just gets better every single time I hear it. No matter what those hacks, Walter Dixon and PhD Dr. Mike Blankenship, have to say about it, I whooped Jake Rayner's ass up and down Louisville, Kentucky to walk out the EPW Next Level Champion. I earned the right to hold this title. Blood, sweat, tears, I earned the right. So tell me why, not even a month into my championship reign, they're trying to make me defend my title against Hyper Rage Chris Kendrick? It ain't happening. Sorry to disappoint y'all. Not really. But it's not happening. Because Chris has not earned the right to face me for this title. Chris has not went through the hell that I've went through. He has not put in the work that I have put in to earn this title. But don't worry one bit, because we will be in the ring together. Oliver Springs, Tennessee, September 27th. We will see if Mr. Hyper Rage is ready for this all-American ass whooping, courtesy of your next level champion.
All right, now. Let me say this, okay? I think that's going to be a hell of a match. And Zach Apollyon,
if it goes on, Bob. If it goes on.
But let me say this to Zach
Don't get ahead of yourself.
That's true. Well, let me say this to Zach Apollyon. You will not besmirch the good goddamn name of the Cussing and Discussing Boys on my podcast. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm not having it. Walter Dixon, Mike Blankenship, those are holy names on this podcast, and you're not going to talk shit about them. So if you're opposite, your enemy or our enemy is or whatever. All right, we have a combined enemy, so we're friends. That's how it's going to be because I am not hearing it.
Yeah, we're not. Listen, we got our boys back.
That's
so
right.
keep the names out your mouth.
Well, for the record, though, I mean, we've got their back, but I mean, I'm not jumping into a fight or anything. Like, not against Zach Apollyon.
I mean, I wasn't going down on an airplane or a car or anything, Bob.
No, we got his back from here.
Yeah, moral support, Bob.
We're trying. We're doing everything we can.
It's a metaphor. Sorry, guys.
I take things too literally sometimes. John's put me in my place. Oh my God. Oh, we got two more. I got some stuff to play for you. This is going to be fun. So we got one more. Xander Storm is going to take on Jamie Myra Jr. for the EPW title this Saturday at Elevate Pro Wrestling Ground Zero. And then this is the match I wanted to play for you. We got a no DQ match, John, between Brutus and Michael Gabriel. I got words from both of them. I want to hear first from Michael Gabriel.
Brutus, did I warn you? Did I give you something that you could follow? Because see, as words on the streets would say, is that you simply played yourself. You lost your title. You lost your pride. You hurt yourself in the physical realm. And the problem is that now you are seeking blood, revenge, payback from me. All I simply did was just gave you a little spark. Maybe I just simply gave you a little guiding light. So I stepped back into that ring with you, Brutus. No disqualifications. Well, I may be the guiding light because we all need somebody to give us light. But sometimes we need someone to turn off that light.
Right?
Wow.
No. We're not even there yet. I'm building the anticipation here, John. Are you ready for the response from Brutus?
I need to hear the response, Bob. I need it.
Right?
Cold chills.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
creepy. That's creepy. Brutus, buddy.
That shit is creepy, man.
Who hurt you, Brutus? Who hurt you, buddy?
Oh man, I love it though. In all honesty,
wow,
I love that artistic shit, man.
That was great.
He's right. Chilling, creepy chilling. And the video that goes along with it, if you get a chance to see it, John, the Brutus, I think they got it on the Elevate Pro Wrestling Facebook page, which is where
I'm gonna pull it up and check it out.
Yeah, it's freaking awesome, man. This is my favorite part about these promos, man, is I get to see so many cool shit every week watching these guys do their thing, man. It's so much fun. Let's see. We've got 3 shows left. Still Saturday, Benchmark Pro Wrestling. They're having a show called Cataclysm. That's taking place at Venue 18 in Fostoria, Ohio. Gorgeous Gregory is going to be there taking on Idle Hines in a no DQ falls count anywhere match. Good God. we're also going to see Robin Kennedy taking on El Toro Loco Flores.
Ooh.
September 27th, Benchmark Pro Wrestling is back for Cataclysm. Robin Kennedy, you're my opponent. It's going to be me and you out there. You're weird. You're real weird. You're real weird. That's fine. You may be weird, but never forget. I am local. I am RJ El Toro Loco Flores.
All right. He's ready for Robin Kennedy.
Robin Kennedy's weird. He's weird. I'm just saying word on the street is he's weird.
I heard that somewhere. Oh my God.
Oh no, that was another great promo, man.
They're all so good, man. They're so much fun. What else we got on the show? Logan Blackheart's going to take on Elijah Eros. We've got Donovan Cecil is going to take on Brandon Day. It seems like Brandon Day has been waiting on this match for a while.
On September 27th, I get the opportunity to win the #1 contendership for the AIWF Americas title. The last couple of months have not gone my way. I got a lot of self-doubt. I got a lot of self-loathing over the way that I've performed, but I've still earned this opportunity. And I am not going to let it go. Donovan Cecil, Mammoth, you're the issue at hand. You're big, you're strong, Kentucky world's strongest man. Yeah, that's great. A barbell's not going to fight back and punch you in the mouth. I will. You can slap your chest all you want. All you're doing is softening yourself up for me. I'll do that for you. You want to talk about extinction? I'm not dead yet. And you're not the one who's going to put me in the ground. So big man, mammoth, monster, doesn't matter. Come September 27th, Benchmark Pro Wrestling Cataclysm, you meet the Unchained King. And I promise you, I'm gonna get that title shot, and I promise you this is going to hurt.
Dude, you and I talk about intensity a lot with these promos. Dude, that I felt that like through the speakers and just
good goddamn promo.
That's all I can say is ooh.
100% agree. That sounds like, man, that's like you said, there's an intensity there that you can't, you don't, I don't know. It's hard to put your finger on what it's reminding me of, but it
starts to blur that line of reality, right? That's what it does for me. It blurs that line of reality. And oh man, Daddy, I want to see this one.
Oh man, well, we got 2 more matches still on this show, John. Again, this is Benchmark Pro Wrestling Cataclysm at Venue 18 in Fostoria, Ohio. Check Benchmark Pro Wrestling's social media for more information about tickets. We've got a triple threat, John. Jacob Rose versus Ryan Michaels versus Bryant Huff. And then, for the Absolute Grand Prix title, Gideon Hayes versus Austin Elm. And from what I can gather, Austin Elm was not happy after the last show, and he is more than ready to take this opportunity.
I really don't understand these people around here. I beat Nate Mattson, a 20-year-old vet, and no one bats an eye. I get in the ring and decimate Gideon Hayes with that chair. No one cares. Why is that? I've been making moves out here. People seem to forget. I've been proving myself. People seem to forget. And Gideon, I'm talking to you right now. I hope you felt every inch of that chair. Because that's going to be the story moving forward. That's going to be the story for the 27th. And the bookend is going to be me holding that absolute Grand Prix championship over your lifeless body. And one other hand raised. I'm going to bring it to you, baby. Because you had no problem bringing it to me. I'm going to make sure that you never, ever put your hands on me like that again.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right?
Man, you keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah. Austin
Let's
Helms,
go.
he's pissed. He's been overlooked. They're not giving him his due.
It sounds like he's up to the challenge at taking it back. That's for sure.
Agreed. Guys, get out to Fostoria, Ohio, Venue 18, Benchmark Pro Wrestling Cataclysm this Saturday. Check Benchmark Pro Wrestling's social media for more details. John, I got 2 more left. One is taking place in Wisconsin, and I need to be very clear here since, we're going out to see Rich. This is 3 hours away from Rich's show. It's South Wisconsin. This is in Kenosha, Wisconsin. SSW Entertainment is putting on Suplex the Stigma at the Brat Shop in Kenosha. We're going to start off with a number 1 contender match, John. Jordan Cross versus Vic Capri versus Jeff Luxon versus Chris Masters.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I do love me some Chris Masters now.
Yeah. Vic Capri's no joke.
No, but and Master Lock is no joke.
Yeah, it's a very good point. Very good point. That's going to be one hell of a match. They've also got Ryan Cross is going to be there taking on Marche Rocket. Your Chicago.
Wow, there's a name I haven't heard from a while.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Right. That's going to be a good one. We've got, what else do we got? We got Jay Leon and the Tornado Kid versus the Wreckers, John, versus the Hype. Triple threat.
Oh.
My guys are showing up. The Hype are going to come in. They're going to represent. It's the Hype's time. It's always the Hype's time.
Always the Hype's time, man. You got me on that train early. That's on the Hype train, baby. Let's go.
If the new guys come in, insert themselves into this match, I'm going to be pissed.
You had to say it. Why did you say it? Ask Joe Hendry. You don't do that. Don't say their names, Bob.
Say their name. They appear and take your belts. Jeez.
Hey,
no.
Jeez.
The Hype. That's my pick for this weekend. We got another triple threat. Lulu La Reina taking on Sophia Rose and Jasmine Allure. That's going to be one hell of a triple threat.
Wow.
Match. Jasmine had some words for the fans of SSW.
September 27th, I will be at Kenosha, Wisconsin for Suplex the Stigma, and that card from top to bottom is top tier. And your girl, the one and only, all that Jasmine Allure will be in action, and I can't wait to see you guys there. And don't forget to get your tickets.
Well, Jasmine's ready. Gonna be a hell of a show.
Ooh.
We got some more matches with some fun names here, John. We got Salem Crane is going to be there, taking on Doug Simmons.
Oh, wow.
Then Missa Kate versus Relentless Ray Larson. Woo, that match is going to be sick.
Ooh, dog.
We just talked about.
Love Missa Kate. Love Missa Kate.
Dude, I told you, I tell this story anytime someone mentions her name, but I have been a fan of Missa Kate since I saw her hit a Canadian destroyer to a dude off of the stage at a freelance show. I was like, all right, I like her. She my friend. But what was I going to say about that? Ray Larson. We just saw her when we were doing our ranking spotlight, and big fans of her work as well. I think that's going to be a really great match. But we got another women's match coming, John. 2 folks you definitely know for sure. We got Shelly Benson taking on Brittany Brooks for the women's championship.
Wow.
That match is going to be crazy.
That's fire. Holy moly.
Yeah, this is going to be a great show, guys. SSW Entertainment in Kenosha, Wisconsin. But let's hear Brittany Brooks had some words, I think, before she found out her opponent.
Hello,
it is the center of attention. Brittany Brooks here to remind you to get your tickets for Suplex the Stigma, the You Are More in Sports and Signing collab show on September 27th. Matches are going to be announced soon, and you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you get your tickets right now before it sells out. See you there.
Yep. Brittany Brooks coming to collect some titles.
Amen. That's it seems to be like what she likes to do, man. She likes to accessorize.
She does. She's on a freaking tour, man.
Yeah, she is.
I got one more show for us, John. Sunday, September 28th. Hot Pro Wrestling. They're having Mega Clash 25 at the Waco Convention Center in Waco, Texas. They're having a 20-person rumble where the winner gets the Hot Anytime contract. And some of the names, right? Some of the names they've announced are like a Texas Who's Who. We've got Tiger Pants. We've got Demo Diamond, Prince Alexander, Stevie Hendricks, Danny O'Ryan, who is my pick to win this, Jay Davis, Davion Black, and Dmitry Alexandrov. That's just, 8 of those names of the 20?
Wow. Dude, you know, hey, we here at IWX, man, we love us a good rumble. So.
Yeah, I don't know if we mentioned it before or not, but yeah, we definitely
we may have talked about it.
Yeah, we're big fans of the rumble for sure. I think that one's going to be off the chain.
That's going to be great.
On top of that, you've got Brick Savage is going to take on Kane Carter for the HOT title, the hot title. We've got the Hot Network title is on the line in a triple threat. Jay Davis versus Tommy Becker versus Cavens. Then we've got a last man standing match, John, between Sam Stackhouse and the former Fuego del Sol, KJ Orso.
HOT! I can feel the heat, but it's time to bring a little bit more down to Texas. It's time for the silver tongue savant, KJ Orso, to privilege you all with his presence. We're gonna turn the heat up to the maximum temperature. I see a lot of familiar faces. One in particular, but none of them in that whole locker room you got there can claim to be the hottest independent professional wrestler in the world today. So we're gonna bring some class and sophistication very, very soon. And you will all see that the era of Orso is upon you.
I'm here for it. The era of Orso, I'm here for it. This
dude, we were kind of wondering, what Fuego was going to do, right? What are we going to do without the mask? What are we going to do? Big freaking things. That's what.
Yeah. And where was all things? This promo was like,
thank you. This, dude, shows what these guys have when given the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some of them do, some of them don't. KJ Orso obviously had this in him. So.
Yeah. Had it and wasn't using it. He had it in the hopper. He had it in the bank. Just wait. Like,
yeah.
That's such a good promo, man. That's going to be a hell of a match.
That was so good.
Oh, my God. We got 2 more matches, John. We've got a VIP exclusive 6-man tag. Marcus Rose, Chad Delavine, and Brixton Shaw are going to take on Mr. Wobble, Sam Silver, and Alec Bullsdale. And then we've got a tag title match. Matlock and Lou Cameron, the tag team champions, they're going to defend the titles against Sky De La Cremosa and Rex Maury. Well, Rex Maury's all over the place.
September 28th in Waco, Texas, Hot Pro Wrestling. It's been a very long time since Hot Pro Wrestling has seen the embodiment of violence because Hot Pro Wrestling's medical team has not cleared me to compete until now. You see, last time I was in a Hot Pro Wrestling ring, Matlock and Luke Cameron decided to bend the rules a little bit, take out some chairs and bash me over the head with them. Usually, I don't mind that, but I wasn't prepared for that because it was a normal tag team match, but y'all took advantage of it. Props to you guys. But September 28th, there is a problem. I'm medically cleared to compete, and I'm looking for revenge. The
Matlock and Luke Cameron. My tag team partner is someone I've bled with multiple times, someone I have multiple wars with, someone I know I can trust, Sky De La Cremosa. And we're gonna take everything from you. We're gonna take your tag team champions. And then when the dust settles, both of your careers will be over.
Ooh, they're taking everything, Bob. They're telling you what they're getting ready to do. We're taking everything.
I told you.
Everything.
He's all over the place, man. He's ready to just take on the world.
Whew.
Oh, well, again, guys, that was, goodness gracious, my damn page here. That's Hot Pro Wrestling Mega Clash 25 at the Waco Convention Center in Waco, Texas on Sunday, September 28th. Check out Hot Pro Wrestling's social media for more information about tickets, availability, and pricing. That's the last of our control center, John. So I guess this is it until our big day Saturday.
Yeah. So we're doing this big thing for real, huh?
We are, man. We are. Guys, come out. If you're in the area, if you're near Appleton, come out, see us, meet Buff Bagwell, meet us. I don't know. Meet Silas Young. It's going to be what hell.
Meet other people. We'll direct you. I mean, maybe we'll help you pick a phone plan, a case, a screen protector. Something. I mean, that's what we're good for. But there will be cool wrestlers there, so that's what you're coming to see.
Yeah. I meant come see us, and we'll direct you to the right place. That's probably that's better.
That's right.
You got
that's
it.
right.
Yeah. You got it figured out. But again, that's the Cricket Wireless on College Avenue in Appleton, Wisconsin, this Saturday from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. If you can't be there, you are in luck. We are live streaming the entire thing on YouTube. Go to YouTube, click the notifications bell or whatever the hell it is now that you got to do to make sure that you're notified when we go live Saturday, 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time to 3:30. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to it.
It is. Well, on that note, John, I'm going to tell everybody to check out the Indie Wrestling Experience link tree for all the special links. And then I am going to get the hell out of here and start packing because I'm flying out in 36 hours.
Uh-oh.
But listen, everyone, thank you for listening. And check us out on Saturday. And see ya.
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. See ya.